Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to our Minnesota Wild GM mode. So, we're up here at the trade deadline, and I am going to attempt to trade for Nick Ehlers like I was planning to do at the start of last season. They don't actually want to trade him now, and they don't actually want the fourth anymore. So, I don't know if this trade's going to go through. We're going to attempt to make this trade go through, but if it doesn't, then we might just continue the season as we had. So, we're going to give them, they don't even want the same players anymore like they did way back. I guess they might have turned it around or something. And then we were also going to offer Ryan Suter. That was, I don't know if I want to give up Suter now, though. The way he's been playing, he's been solid. I don't know, actually. I don't think I'm going to make that trade. Unless I could add my first, and then that would go through, because we don't technically need our first round pick for this year, but they want our first. I don't know if that would go through. Probably not. We could try, and no, it's not. So, I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna make a trade here at the deadline. We're playing good enough hockey. I don't think we need to make any trades. Maybe we will during the off season, but I don't think there's gonna be anything that could help this team out, because our youngsters are growing good. Like Kaprizov's 85 now, Kunin's an 84. And then a lot of our older vets have only 1 year left on their deals, so it's not the end of the world not picking up anybody, and we need the cap space probably too. So I think we should be fine. So let's just continue simulating till the end of the season. So this might be a very short episode considering that. But so hopefully we could just at least clinch that playoff spot. And then, we're basically going to check all the stats for the end of the season and see who we're up against in round 1. Because I think we should be a playoff team. I'm trying to get all these episodes kind of pre-recorded. Again, if I didn't tell you guys that last episode, reason is just because I didn't want Saraceno there. The reason is just because of school and stuff like that. I'd like to have episodes coming out while I could still work on my homework. So I apologize for that, because I know you guys like it when there's interactivity probably involved, but the thing is, I can't make my stuff always interactive because I don't have necessarily the time to be putting out episodes later at night. That is not good. Jonas Brodin's been injured, I think, till his birthday. I think his birthday's in March, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's February, actually. But he's been injured till March 25th, 2021. So let me just edit the lines, guys, and I'll see you back up in a sec. I was just thinking, guys, that's good though that I didn't trade away Suter there, because if I would have traded away Suter and then that injury to Brodin would have happened, our defensive core would have been super, super weak. Our best player would have been Dumba, but after that we would have been all 80s and stuff like that, low 80s or 70s. So Brodin's already back, so at least this is a quick roster move. Won't take that long. I'm hoping we could go far again this year. I don't know exactly if we are, because I think our team was better last year, because we had Charlie Coyle was a very good producer for us in later rounds, especially in the Stanley Cup Finals. And we don't have him obviously anymore. We don't have, who else was with us? Tyler Ennis. Hutchinson was a great backup, and oh my god, another injury. Nino Niederreiter has been injured till April the 5th, so 1 sec again, guys. Okay, guys, so we got Olsen in the lineup now. Seems like we've been having a lot of injuries this season, and we should be clinching a playoff spot soon. Niederreiter's back already. Jaskin's up to an 80, I guess just because he's playing on the third line. But he's not going to be playing on the third line for too much longer. Niederreiter's actually dropping in overall as well. What the hell? Just because of his injuries? His ice time? How would you lose morale because of ice time? Because we've had you on the first line right wing the entire time, I think. For the most part. Is he on the power play? No, he's not. Okay, that might be their problem. That might be actually why we're losing games. Why is Jaskin even on the power play? Okay, I think I found our problem of why we've lost games and stuff like that. So, Niederreiter, you're going to be on the power play, and Kaprizov, you're going to switch right here. And yeah, let's do something like this actually. There you go. And Brodin I would rather on the first power play line. And then this could be TVR. Yeah, TVR's got better power play stats, probably. So there you go. I don't know why the power play was set up like that. I guess I should have done that at the start of the season. Maybe that's why we lost a lot of games as well. So we should have clinched the playoffs, but I think Lucia's been injured. I'm sorry for all these injuries, guys. I guess Reddish, you're going to play in the central role. Bodker's not liking his ice time, probably. Yeah, I don't even know why I brought in Bodker, to be honest. But whatever. So we'll just put in Olofsson on there. So even though our lines look really weak, whatever, I don't care, to be honest. Will we get far, I think. So 45, 26, and 11, we should have clinched the playoff spot with that record. Come on, please, boys. Yes, we did. So we finished with 101 points here at the end of the season. 82 games played, 45, 26, and 11, and third best in our division. So let's just take a look at the player stats for the end of the season, and then we will see who we're up against in round number 1 and all that sort of stuff. And then we'll check progress reports, AHL stats, everything like that. So let's sort by forwards. So Kaprizov finished with 40 goals, 60 points. Granlund 58, Kunin 53. So Kunin had a great second half, I think. Greenway 50 points, Stahl 45. Yeah, we got some good offense throughout our entire lineup. Reddish had 22 in his rookie season, not too shabby. On to defenseman, Matt Dumba 47 points. Nice. Well, actually, that's a really good season for him. Like, I think, how much did he have last year? 24 points. Yeah, so he had a very good year. And he was a plus 16. Suter 46 points. Brodin 33. Murphy 14. 8 for Riley. Only 4 for Van Riemsdyk. I was expecting a bit more from him. Olofsson 3 points in 14 games. And in goaltending, yeah, Dubnyk was very good when he played. 11 shutouts. He had less than a 2 goals against average too. So yeah, the main reason we got into the playoffs, I think, was because of Devin Dubnyk. So as our NHL stats, let's take a look at our AHL stats. So Whiting, yeah, not the greatest, but a solid save percentage for a youngster. Not a great goals against though, and he had 1 shutout at least. So, and he hasn't grown yet. I think I might have to trade him in the offseason. Maybe we use him to like move up in the draft or something if we want to target somebody. Let's see. So Hodges 17 points, he's up to a 64, so he's still growing. Ty Smith up to a 58, got only 4 assists. For an offensive defenseman, that's pretty bad. In NHL 17, he was a lot better though. Landina finished with 21 points. Hecht had 8 points, he's a 56 still. Gonchar 62. Gonchar might take a bit long to grow. He might be in the NHL by like 24, 25, unfortunately. Lindstrom 28 points, still 70. Okay, and Duffy 58, 10 points. Yeah, we didn't get the greatest growth from those AHL guys, unfortunately. But they still have the off season, I guess, and next year to show that they're even better. Let's take a look at the progress reports for our entire in the system, so we can see how Sure has grown. I'm expecting he's grown pretty good. Let's see, in the system. So Hodges grew the most though, but Sure is a 66. Holy shit. Yeah, this guy is getting good. Growing in every single category still, and his skating's pretty solid. Yeah, this guy is going to probably be like in his 70s almost by next season for the AHL. So yeah, I'm expecting some big things from him. Schrader, how about him? 57 for a low elite. Okay, not too bad. Might take him a bit to grow as well. But otherwise, I think that forward, Sure is going to be a very good pick. But the others might not turn out that good, the low elites. So that is our growth for our AHL club and in the system. Now let's see who we are up against in round number 1. We'll also check the stats, I guess, for the rest of the league. So we're up against who in round number 1? Lucia's back. Good for game number 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So Olsen, get your ass out of there, and Lucia, you're gonna just jump in there. Lucia's lucky he's even playing in the NHL. What, is he listed even though he's a fourth liner? Don't think so, right? Nope. So he's lucky he's even in the NHL this year. Let's see. So we're up against, what a surprise, the St. Louis Blues, who we've been up against in round number 1 2 straight years. So they should have almost the same sort of team as what we've seen in previous seasons, but you never know. So view lines. Let's see what their lines look like this year. I'm not expecting much of a change. So first line, Fabry, Barbashev, and Tarasenko. So I think Fabry used to be on their second line. Mikko Koivu is still there as an 80, and he's 38 now. He's dropping off a lot. This might be his last year in the NHL. So him with Shen and Steen. The first line is pretty scary. The second line is decent with Shen, but still kind of weak. And now they have Boone Jenner. That's pretty good for a third liner. Riley Nash, Brendan Lipsick, Schlemko. Why do they have a defenseman on their forward core? Just like what we used to, I guess. Marcus Foligno's over there as well. What the hell? 2 of our former players on the same team. And Joachim Nordstrom. Defensively, Parayko and Petrangelo, Schmaltz and Garrison, Bouwmeester, and Petrovic. Okay. Goalies, Evan Fitzpatrick and Jake Allen. So Fitzpatrick's now their starting goalie. And scratched Vince Dunn, who's, I guess, a depth kind of guy. Jaden Schwartz is currently injured. So when Schwartz comes back into the lineup, he's going to be back probably on the first line again like he normally was. And Matt Irwin is the other scratched guy. So overall, it's like basically what we've faced in the last 2 seasons. So I'm not overly scared, but you never know. So let me just quickly check also the draft class again. I just want to see if there's any exact elites that we found. I know this guy's an exact franchise, but he's supposed to go top 5. I also pinned this Gabrick guy just because Minnesota had a Gabrick, obviously. The other guys doesn't say anything. This guy says high elite. I think he's his top 10 pick, but I don't know if he is actually an elite. He might be just a top 4. Scout, let's see, any exact people for late in the draft. 3rd round, exact elite. Right wing sniper, that might actually not be that bad to have on the team. Since we know we aren't going to gain the franchise again, I might as well unpin him and pin this sniper guy for the 3rd round. And this guy's an exact elite for the 7th round. Power forward, that would complement the sniper and our center that we drafted. So you know what? Instead of this guy as well, we're unpinning him. We're going to pin this guy as well. Maybe we have a our line of the future with Waters, Bure, and Sure. So, okay, that is the draft stuff. Let's just quickly check the entire league for player stats. And then that'll be it for this episode. Okay, so player stats for points. Let's just go over. No, I don't want to go to the team leagues. I might as well check the entire league for stats. So where did we finish in the entire league? 6th in the entire league. That's kind of surprising. Didn't think we were going to be that high up. Goals for per game. We were one of the worst in goals for per game, but we still made the playoffs. So that's not a bad thing, I guess. We were the 4th best defensive team in the entire league, tied for 3rd actually. Power play, not the greatest. It was the 2nd worst. Penalty kill, not the greatest either. It wasn't that bad either. It was probably around 15th, 16th maybe. On home ice, what was our record? We didn't have a good home record, looks like. Did I even see us yet? We're one of the teams that have an X beside us. Oh, there we go. 22, 15, and 4, 23, 11, and 7 on the road. Yeah, we weren't a very good team this year, but we still managed to finish top 10 in the league, so at least we made the playoffs. Let's just take the player stats now for the entire league. I wonder if Kaprizov finished high up in goals. Hopefully he did. I don't think he got number 1, though, because Tarasenko usually tears it up always, so yeah, and Stamkos and all those guys, so yeah, Kaprizov was up here, tied with Malkin in goals, but the best player for goals was Tarasenko with 50 goals. Tyson Jost actually had 46, wow. Assist leaders, Noah Hannafin with 71 assists, and he's up to a 90. I think that's the highest I've ever seen him. Point leader was Stamkos with 101. Plus minus, Stamkos plus 42. Penalty minutes, Dodgen with 125. Okay. And yeah, that's that. Let's see goaltenders. Who was the best goaltender this year for the most amount of games played? So might be Matt Murray. The best save percentage currently is Dubnyk, but Murray played more games, so I have a feeling Matt Murray might take it over Devin Dubnyk, but still a good year for Doobie in the net. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Minnesota Wild GM mode. So next episode, we will take on the St. Louis Blues in round number 1 for the 3rd straight season. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.